Like, why haven't I seen this before? That looks so pretty. Oh, I'm excited. Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to round 2 of testing out products that have so many 5 stars but aren't viral yet. You guys really enjoyed the last one. I enjoyed doing the last one. I like digging around and researching makeup all day. And so we found some more and I included some drugstore, although I will say it is really hard to source drugstore. But I did find some. We're gonna put them on the face and we're gonna see what's up. So if you enjoyed this series, make sure you give it a thumbs up so I know that we should continue to do it. And if you have any recommendations for products, leave them down below. Let's zoom everyone in here. So first up is a product from a brand that I haven't used their products in a while. But I used to use them all the time. It's just I haven't found that they've been coming up with a lot of products. Maybe it's just me. But it's by Benefit Cosmetics and it's their Real Extreme Precision Liner. Now this one probably has the most 5-star reviews that I have seen of all of the different products, but I did purchase this last week and it had fewer then. Keep that in mind, I do kind of have to purchase things in advance. So this liner is apparently 0.1 millimeters in terms of like size, so it's going to be really precise. And it's waterproof, smudge-proof, life-proof. I mean, it doesn't say life-proof, but I mean, waterproof, smudge-proof, long-wearing. Yeah, this should be life-proof. So many 5-star reviews. Like, get this, trust me, worth it, precise, amazing, best liquid liner I've ever used. Like, a lot of people seem to really like it. I will say that a vast majority of Sephora reviews now are incentivized. Now incentivized to have a review on there. It doesn't have to be like a 5-star or anything like that, but I am noting a lot more of those recently. Let me know what you think of those down below. Like, I have included them because for the most part, I kind of hope that people are being honest, but that is worth noting and interesting how that has increased. It's escalated quickly. I'm just gonna put a little bit of tape on the outside because with the shape of my eyeball, this is a lot easier. Just make sure your eye is relaxed so that you get a nice, precise, you know. I don't know what this was, but apparently that's the shape. The real question, well, I was gonna say the real question is, are they even? But I think that's a resounding no. I've always find this part absolutely infuriating when it comes to liner. Why do my eyeballs need to be such different shapes? Why can't we all get along? Hopefully that's okay. We'll find out though. All right, I got the shade. What shade did we get here? I got the shade brown because I find it is the most flattering on my skin tone. Let's like turn down the brightness here. Is that better? I feel like that was a lot. Okay, I have shaken it like so. Let's put this on. What I'm looking for is a liner that's not going to skip on me. It's gonna give me a lot of precision because my eyelids do not like liner. So far so good. I really like the shade of brown that it is. It's got a good level of grip onto the skin. Like I feel like I'm wielding it, but it's not like a really like limp noodle kind of thing. It's starting to run a little bit dry, but like still very usable. Like honestly, I really like this. This is what happens with my liner. That is just wild to me. That is okay. My wings are more, you know, bat-like. Honestly, I really like that. In terms of a consistency and ease of use and just even beginner proof, I feel like this liner is really nice. I genuinely really like that. Like, to put it in perspective, I'm putting this into my everyday drawer. Assuming, of course, that it actually, you know, stays put all day. Okay, now on to a drugstore mascara, and I'm really excited because I love the mascaras from this brand, and this one doesn't have a ton of reviews yet, but it does have a lot of 5-star ones, and that is the Essence Double Trouble Mascara. Now, I really like the Lash Princess. I think that was one of the first mascaras that I really came across, and I was like, oh, this is incredible. Especially for the price, it is bonkers how cheap these things are. But this one kind of caught my eye because it's like a dual brush head. I have to show you. Like basically it has these thicker bristles on the one side and then thin rubber ones on the other. So one side is for volume and then the other one's for definition. So this is supposed to help with extra volume, definition, curl, and length. So let's see what you got there, Essence. It doesn't specify which side to start on. I thought the bristle side first. The bristle side. The thicker bristled side. And then go in with the thinner bristled side afterwards. There's one coat. Not super impressed right now. Let's do another one and we'll do the definition on the other side. That's 2 coats. Honestly, I kind of expected more from you, Essence. You make some of my favorite mascaras, and this one, I'm just not seeing it. And my lashes have already entirely fallen. Wow, okay. This one is a bust for me. I do not care for this one. Wow, that's really awful. I don't like that at all. I'm sorry, Essence. Ooh, I am going to need to go in with some more mascara because that was not it. Nope. Absolutely not. Under no circumstance. No. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. I'm just gonna fix this with the Beauty one. I really like this mascara. Now granted, I did put it on top of 2 layers of mascara, but look what a difference it made. Just like 1 coat. Yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. Oh, and you know what's really fun? You know what's a fun thing that I forgot about? Oh. It's fine, it's fine, we'll make it work. I have an eyeshadow. I have an eyeshadow product, more metallic than anything else, that I wanted to put in my eyes. It's another drugstore product, actually. I saw it on the Ulta Beauty website, and it is somewhere, one of my tabs. Here we go. It is the Flower Beauty Chrome Crush Pressed Pigments. That is a mouthful to say. So I saw it on the Ulta website from like one of the new products from Flower Beauty, and I clicked on it and I was like, oh, it's only 1 review. But then the review says, perfection. I grabbed this on a whim and it blew my mind. And I was like, well, guess we're trying it then. These are a gel powder pressed eyeshadow formula. Don't know what that means, but it has fine micro pearls in it that can be used alone or as a topper, and it's gonna create this like beautiful effect on your eyes. So because this is a glitter, I wanna use like a glitter primer first. Otherwise it just doesn't seem fair, you know? I'm just gonna pat that on here. Okay, now what color do I wanna use? I have copper and quartz. Woo, just picked up all of the product. Okay. Gently put that back in there. Okay, I'm gonna press it down. Please stay okay, good. Whew. I was worried there for a second. Okay, let's swatch both of these. This is quartz. Ooh, I was gonna say I don't get the whole gel feeling, like it feels like a powder. But then when you press it down, it does feel kind of gel-like. That's wild. Okay. This is the copper one. Ooh. They don't feel chunky either, which is awesome. Okay. I think, ooh, they're both so pretty. Honestly, I just really want to do quartz. I was like, maybe I'll try something different. Do a copper, but no, I don't want to. Let's pat this on here. See what we're working with. Are you gonna be chunky or are you gonna be beautiful and glossy looking? What do we think? Like, I think that's pretty. It's a lot more subtle than I thought it was gonna be. I thought it was gonna be really like pow in your face, but it's really not. I mean, as far as the glitter goes anyway. Definitely a little bit more subtle. I'm not mad at that though. Like, it's not looking chunky on my lids, which is my biggest pet peeve with any glitter product. I'm just like, no, I don't want it to look chunky. Like, to me, this is the perfect like date night out glitter. You know what I mean? Like, it's subtle, but it's there and it's still, you can see it and it gives this like beautiful iridescence, but it's not super over the top. I'm gonna try layering it just to see what happens. Really have to fix my liner now. Awesome. Honestly, that's not what I expected it to be, but I like it. Okay, let me like fix up the rest of my eye here because I'm not happy with how the eyeshadow is now looking and everything. Hang on. Okay, I like this a lot better. Kind of like smoked it out a little bit, you know? So now I want to prime because we're going to go on to, I guess we're going on to concealer next. This is just Matula primer. Just really like it. They're hydrating, you know. Okay. So this is a brand I haven't used a lot of, which is what I love about this series and something that's like makes me really excited because I get to discover all these different brands that maybe I wouldn't have otherwise seen. Like the Cheekbone Beauty eyeliner in Cedar Brown is just, it's incredible. I use this constantly from the last video. So like, this is really fun. So this concealer is one by the brand Lawless, and it is the Conceal the Deal Full Coverage Concealer. Like, so many people really like it, like love this concealer. It doesn't crease or transfer. I'm picky with concealers, but I loved this one. One of the best concealers I have ever tried. I'm excited. And on top of it, this is self-setting. So it basically means that I don't have to set the under eyes, and so it's going to be less likely that it's going to cake or crease, and a soft focus finish. Very excited about it. Now the finish is matte, which had me a little bit hesitant because I tend to focus any concealer just like under my eyes, and matte and under eyes just doesn't work for me. However, a lot of people are saying that it works really, really well under the eyes, even though it is matte. So I have hope. I have the shade here, Linen, and we're gonna try it out. Ooh, I don't know how to describe this texture. Also, this shade is very light. It's very light. It looked a lot darker on the models. It feels like a nice eye cream, but not as thick. That is a wild consistency. I don't even know how to describe it. It feels like it's drying down to a powder, but like the softest powder. That is so weird. That is a bizarre consistency. In a good way, in a good way. Let me, just noticing now, I have a lot of glitter under my eyes. Awesome. Let's just remove that. And now we conceal. This texture is just wild to me. Wild. I don't normally put on concealer first and then foundation, so this feels a little weird to me. I wanna know what this looks like once it like is patted into the skin, you know? Okay, I see what they mean. It is soft focus. It is a little light, like you can kind of see it on my skin, unfortunately, so I would probably need to get a darker shade if I was gonna use this like all over my face. So let's pat this in with a sponge and see what we're working with. It has a really nice like brightening effect actually, which I am not mad at. And then I don't have to set this, which is insane. Ooh, I may have to get this in my shade. Okay. I think I want to apply some more here though. Like right in the inner corner, feeling like it needs a little more. I'm gonna try with my finger. I can't get over the fact that I don't have to set this concealer. Like, why haven't I seen this before? That looks so pretty. Oh, I'm excited. Okay, now we're going to put on not concealer, we already did concealer. Now we're gonna do foundation. This one, you may recognize from another video I did. I actually bought the shade darker because apparently I don't know what shade I am. Just all over the map here, people. Although this may be too dark compared to my concealer. Urgh. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. It's okay, it's okay. We will try using a brush. So before we set the foundation, not the concealer, I want to try yet another brand that I don't think I have tried a ton from, which I'm really excited about. Okay. Very excited about new brands. This is the brand Kaja, which I looked up to make sure I was pronouncing it correctly, which means let's go in Korean. So that's a fun fact. I didn't know that. This is a K-beauty brand and it is their Whipped Dream Multi-Eye and Cheek Color. And this is 4.8 out of 5 stars. 98% recommend this. A lot of reviews from people saying how much they love it, how easy it is to blend, how it just looks like glowing, flushed from within kind of makeup product. And I'm very excited. This is the shade Coral Souffle, which is like right up my alley. And I love the packaging. It's just, it's so pretty. I really like it. Open it up like this. You can see it has like a little applicator here. It also says on the website to like mix it a little bit before using it the first time. Wouldn't have thought to do that. So there we go. It says to dot it directly onto the skin and then blend it with like a brush or your fingertips or whatever. Color is darker than I expected, but like it's blending out to like a really pretty coral color. I'm sorry everyone who despises when my hair gets into my product. I'm really sorry. I'm actually just gonna dot it on here. That is gorgeous. Gorgeous. It absolutely blends like a dream. That is so beautiful. I would wear this absolutely on makeup and non-makeup days. As you can see, today is a makeup day, but I can see this being a really pretty shade for just on like a no makeup kind of thing. You just want to add a little quick flush to the skin. As you can see, I like to put blush everywhere. Ooh, I'm so excited about this. I feel like this may be our best series yet. Tell me if I'm wrong, but I think so. I'm gonna look like $1 million today, picking up my children from school. The world is my runway. Bend it across the nose. I just wanna layer 4,000 layers of this because I love it so much. I know I need to stop, but I'm not. You can't stop me, no one can stop me. Okay, I need to stop. Okay, I'm obsessed. Officially obsessed. Now moving on to a product, I don't think I've tried anything from this brand before, and I should. This is my bad. Because this person is a fellow YouTuber that I have met in person and is very nice. And a bunch of products from this brand have gone viral recently. I actually just got one in because it's been sold out forever, but that's for a different video. And that is the brand One Size, which is created by Patrick Starrr here on YouTube. I had a dinner once with him. I mean, he doesn't know who I am, but it was very nice. This is the One Size Bronze and Sculpt Trio. The blush, I believe, has recently gone viral, and I think the balm as well. I haven't tried anything from the brand, so I'm really excited about this one because it has a lot of really like a ton of positive reviews. So this is a trio of bronzers. I believe they're all matte, and it says it's a visible texture blurring trio. So it's for shading, bronzing, and sculpting the face. Ooh, this is fancy packaging. Look at that. Ooh, I like it. Also, I don't know why, but I really enjoyed the smileys on here. I really like it. Hold on, pausing. Gotta put on some lip gloss. My lips are so parched. Okay, so this guy. I got the shade Light. I felt like it was probably going to match me the most, which it does. So the order is Shade, Bronze, and Sculpt, like along the side here. And then it says Shade is for all over bronzer, Bronze is for warm glow without shimmer, and then Sculpt is for shape and define. It's a little confusing to me to call the shade the all over bronzer and bronze the all over glow, but we'll move past it. Maybe that's just a me thing. Okay, so let's start at the top. Or maybe not. Maybe, I guess we should start with Sculpt, right? Not that I do a lot of that, but I guess that's where we should start. Whew, she is pigmented. I don't add a lot of sculpting, so that's pretty much it. That's all I do, but let's go on to the next one. So now I wanna do the all over bronzer first. Yeah, let's do that. That's the top one here. And then I guess we'll try the other one. What's the difference between these two? It looks like it's just the undertone. The top one is more warm, and this one's more of like more of a red undertone. So I'm not sure the difference in terms of like warm glow versus not warm glow. I don't know. I guess we could just mix them together too. I tend to use a fluffy brush for this one. It's a little bit tricky. That's okay though. This is a very fluffy brush. Almost dropped it on the floor. It's okay though. So far so good. I really like the shade. That's a pretty bronze shade. Okay, I guess let's try the glow in the middle there. We'll see what that looks like in comparison. To me, it seems to mimic sort of a warm, almost blush moment, but like it's a really pretty palette. I will use it again. The only thing is it doesn't work really well with the brush that I would tend to use the most often for bronzer, but I really like the formula, so I wouldn't have an issue with just switching to a smaller brush, which I probably should do anyway. And I don't personally see an issue with like just blending these colors together and just kind of like smearing it all over because I'm lazy, but I like it. Now moving on to the lips, this is one by a celebrity makeup artist, and it is a lip pencil, and I believe they just launched a whole bunch of new shades, but in general the product has like 60 reviews or so, and it's like really highly rated, like 4.8 out of 5 stars, and it seems to be sort of slipping under the radar a little bit, so I'm kind of excited. This is the Makeup by Mario Ultra Suede Sculpting Lip Liner. Like this person said, beginner friendly and a perk, all caps, it comes with a sharpener, 1,000 exclamation marks. And like, to be honest, I am like just as excited. Oh, it's separate. What? I thought it was just like in the end of the pencil. Oh no, like literally an actual, oh my gosh, that's awesome. I'm unreasonably excited about this. Like this is better than any lip liner I've ever used, and it's buttery soft, long lasting. Another person like mentioned how the design of it was really thoughtful, so I'm excited. So the shade that I ended up getting is Dimitri, and it's like a pretty soft, ooh, I was gonna say a sponge. That's not a sponge, Rachel. That is a brush. That's as brushy as it gets. There's a brush on one side and then the pencil on the other side, and it's like this nice like natural nudie pink, and it seemed light enough, and it had like wasn't too cool tone, so I'm really excited about this. So let's wipe off the lip gloss that I just put on. Yeah. So far it's going on really nice and smoothly, which we love. One thing that I always struggle with lip liners is they tend to either be too cool tone or too dark. And I don't, what's happening with my hair? I don't know why that is, but I have yet to find a number of pencils that I just like really obsess over the undertone. That's pretty though. It's giving me like 90s nude, but almost brown. Went on really smoothly. I like it. I like that you can use the brush to kind of like smooth it out. The formula is really creamy. It's a really nice one. It's not like blowing my mind, but I like it. And now I want to go into a product that I almost forgot to talk about, but I applied it earlier before we filmed. And actually, funnily enough, I bought it on my own. Like it was something that I was genuinely curious and I wanted to buy because I was gonna test it. And then I noticed that it was also like really highly rated and only a few reviews. So I was like, perfect. 2-in-1. And that is the Isle of Paradise self-tanning oil mist, as well as their like little self-tanning brush. I have found brushes to be game-changing when it comes to applying self-tanner, like especially around the elbows or anywhere where my skin tends to get a little bit drier. They are so good. And I happen to love the hydrating properties of the Coco and Eve self-tanner, the mousse, but it's very yellow toned for me. So I tend to mix it with my personal favorite, which is the Loving Tan one. And I've tried other formulas of the Isle of Paradise stuff and I really like it. So I thought like oil mist. Yeah, absolutely. Why not? Like one person said this is like HG status self-tanner. If you apply it correctly, this will change your life apparently. And then the brush is also by the same company. It's a blending brush and you can use it for any of their different formulas. You can use it for mousse, cream, or the oil. Again, only a few reviews and people are just saying it does such a fantastic job. It's not streaky, it's fluffy, it's soft. One person said this is a game changer. I'm also excited because I love self-tanning brushes. Another person, I'll never go back to using a glove again. And I love using the self-tanning glove. So this was like a really big deal for me. And so I take you back to this morning when applying it to my very, very pasty legs. We gotta figure out the self-tanning game for summer and I will sacrifice my legs for that. We will find the best one, I promise. Oh my goodness, my legs look like ghosts against the black tile. Is that any better? Maybe. Okay, so I have my charts on. Let's do this. I'm gonna use the brush on one side and then a mitt on the other, just to see if I have a preference on how I like to use it. But let's follow the instructions because apparently if you follow the instructions, this is great. All right, let's put this on. First things first, shake it well. And then spray evenly, one section at a time. So I guess I'll do the bottom part first. Oh my goodness, that's a very wide spray. Why is it so wide? I can't spray it upside down. No? Oh, there we go. This brush is so soft. Ooh, it smells so nice. Wow. All right. Ooh, slippery on my feet. You do end up getting self-tanner under your feet. That's weird, I don't like that. All right, let's try the mitt. All right, top of my legs. I get both at once. Kind of. Like if you can't spray this upside down, like what's the point? How am I supposed to hold it for my legs then? Like this? That's unreasonable. Only if this works really well would I even bother to do that again. Okay, well, it's on. Let's go and discuss this. So having had that on earlier today, and it's been like, I don't even know, many hours since then, seeing as I literally forgot I had applied it. We're gonna go and check and see how it's looking because the application, I really like the brush, the mist, I don't know, like maybe you have to sit down in your tub or shower to like apply it. If you don't have a spray that has like a weighted end so that you can move it around and spray it however, like why? Why would you even bother? So anyway, let's go see what this looks like, shall we? This is what it looks like. Hold on, that's too bright. I don't know why I thought it was a good idea to do this up against like my dark showers. So honestly, like it's very subtle. I did get medium, so like that could be part of it as well, and maybe it just needs more. But it was so messy, and the bottom of my feet, did they get tanned? No, I don't think so. I think we're okay. Wait, maybe a little bit. I don't know. I feel like I didn't like that formula very much. The brush though, this thing I'm gonna be using every single time I apply any sort of cell tanner. Like, this is new ride or die. But now I'm gonna let my makeup do its thing throughout the day, and I will check in tonight and we'll see if any of these become like new staples. I'm really excited about this series. Okay, end of day. This is what my makeup is looking like. I'm so tired. First of all, didn't realize until maybe an hour ago that I didn't set my face at all. So I mean, considering that, it's just looking pretty good. The under eyes, I would say it's starting to break up a little here. So I might try, because I did use a hydrating primer and I tend to put a little primer under my eyes. So I think I'm gonna try the concealer again without any primer on, because it's something that's not supposed to be set. So I'm gonna try that. And then the blush I still love, bronzer I still love. The lip didn't hold up, clearly. Mascara, that was a hard no. That was a pass. And I thought the liner was good. I think overall, we had the oil mist. I didn't like it. If you have any recommendations. So guys, it's been a couple of days. I just took a shower. This is what my legs look like, but I need you to see what my feet look like. What happened here? I don't understand. It's like a little bit streaky here in like weird spots. My feet. Looks like I have tan socks on. Yeah, no, this is an absolute no. Hard pass, absolutely not. If you want to see another round of this video, make sure you give this video a thumbs up and subscribe so you don't miss out on new videos here every single Thursday. Check out these videos on the side in case you have missed any. And I hope you guys are having a fantastic week, and I will see you all in the next one.